What's good, everybody? I hope you are having a great day then, and I hope you just made it to the gym and said what up to them weights. Now, since you saw my intro, you already know the review is going to be on the new Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout. Now, this tub right here, whew, is cranked up more than a couple notches than the original Scary Hours, or how I like to call it, the OG Scary Hours. Now, and this one was sent over by Scary Hours Subs themselves. And the flavor that I ended up getting was the gummy fish flavor. And the other flavor that is available, I believe it's the sour gummy flavor. So let's dive into the flavor of this Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout. Now the tub is purple to match the flavor, and it is a gummy fish flavor. And the reason why it's purple, and I was confused at first, but once I tasted it, I got the gist of it. And it's basically a grape Swedish fish flavor, but you do get a sour kick towards the end, right when you're downing it. I don't mind that, and honestly, you do not have any chemical taste like some pre-workouts have. Like if it has like Araya or DMHA, and you get like that little chemical taste. No, no, this is just pure Swedish gummy fish or grape Swedish gummy fish flavor with a little sour kick at the end. But I will say it's a little bit on the sweet side. I drank this with a 16-ounce water bottle. If I were you, I suggest 20 ounces of water. If you don't like your pre's to taste too sweet, but for me, I did not mind that. I downed it and I hit the gym. So, all in all, guys, this one gets my stamp of approval. Don't know how. Okay, so it's time to jump into the new Scary Hours limited edition supplement facts and everything that was added and taken away. And talking about adding, they did add 1 more gram to the new Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout from the original one. This one is 15.06 grams per scoop. This one is 16 grams per scoop. So about a gram, still a light scoop for a high stimulant pre-workout. And we are still getting the 25 servings, which is pretty dope. Meaning that we're getting 1 extra gram of ingredients, and we're still getting the same serving size. So they didn't go on the cheap end when they increased the ingredient profile for the new Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout, which I do love, because what's the point of you getting an upgrade if they're going to lower the amount of servings you're going to get? So that is pretty dope right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the labels for the new Scary Hours and the OG Scary Hours side by side while I read from my notepad, because I literally took notes. I wrote them down of what was added and what was taken away. I would like to start off with the ingredient that they did take away from the original Scary Hours, and it is the betaine anhydrous. That one is not going to be in the new Scary Hours limited edition. But I don't mind it because they jacked up the other ingredients enough for me to not even miss it. So the first ingredient that they did up the dose on was the beta alanine at 4,000 milligrams. So it went up by 800 milligrams from 3,200 to 4,000 milligrams. So I'm loving that because the beta helps with the lactic acid buffering, and you can go hard in the gym. Now, the next ingredient that they did up the dose on was the caffeine anhydrous. So if we didn't have enough caffeine in the original Scary Hours, we went from 400 to 450 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. So this will get you going. This will push you and put you into the high stim realm for real. Now, the next ingredient that they did add, which I did like to see in here, was the pink Himalayan sea salt, and we're getting it at 500 milligrams. And remember, it's not just good for the pumps, it's also good for hydration. And for me, I need something to help me stay hydrated, especially when I take DMHA pre-workouts. I get really thirsty, and I'm happy that the pink Himalayan sea salt is here. And it will add to the pumps because they did keep the 5,000 milligrams of L-citrulline, and you will get better pumps. Now, the next ingredient that they did add to the ingredient profile was PEA at 300 milligrams. Now, that is for a mood elevation, get you to an illicit realm or a focus slash mood elevation. And also, you will get a little bit of aggression. I've noticed that with pre-workouts that are taken that have PEA, but nothing negative that I'm gonna go throw a chair at somebody or anything like that. It's just I'm gonna go a little bit more harder in the gym, if anything. Now, the next ingredient that they did jack up the dose on was the 2-amino. Now, at 200 milligrams, I felt like it was enough, but they were like, no, we need to add more stims because you guys are stim junkies, and they gave us an additional 75 milligrams, so we are at 275 milligrams of DMHA. If that is not going to have you flying, I do not know what is, combined with 450 milligrams of caffeine and hydrous, and then you got the 300 milligrams of the PEA. Oh my gosh, that's a great combo right there. And the last ingredient, if you did not have enough stems, enough nootropics to this pre-workout, they did increase the dose on the Urea Genesis by 125 milligrams to get us to 275 milligrams of Urea Genesis. So now, it's just going to be a stem junkie package for sure. Now, enough of that. Let's get into the effects of this bad boy right here. And I can say it's a bad boy because this one, oof, me and my brother, we were flying at the gym. So when I first took this, I took this about 15 minutes before I headed over to the gym. And like always, I start my cardio session, and I always do 30 to 40 minutes of cardio. So as I was entering the 25 minutes of taking the pre-workout, I started feeling the betas tingle a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my shoulders. Then 5 minutes later, they were gone. They took a little bit of a back seat. And then I started feeling something in the back of my neck, in the back of my head, start tingling, like a little warm sensation. So I'm like, okay, the stems are coming. So around that 30-minute time frame is when you start feeling that mood elevation start increasing. You start feeling your muscles get a little bit more relaxed. You get a little warm sensation, and then you start feeling a little extra good. So when I hit the 40-minute time frame, right when I got off of the treadmill, I was already buzzing, but then I started feeling like the DMHA hit real hard and real strong that I literally had to take like a minute and like catch my breath a little bit and wipe the sweat off my face. And that's another thing. You will be sweating more than usual with this new Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout. And I was just like, oof. Like I had to look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, okay, Harry, take a couple deep breaths and then you're good to go. And afterwards, we headed over to the weights, and 5 minutes later, like at the 45-minute time frame, 47 minutes, I could say, I was flying. Everything came together, and I was just zooming through my workout. With my brother, we did chest, arms, shoulders, a little bit of back. We basically hit every muscle group, and we still had more energy, but our bodies were tapping out. Because imagine 40 minutes of cardio plus another 30 to 35 minutes of weights without taking breaks. Because honestly, I felt like I didn't need to take a break. My muscles weren't fatigued. I felt like every weight was light. I was maxing out on each set for all my exercises, whether it was arms and we was doing bicep curls, dumbbells for the chest flies, and we were just doing a lot. So we did about an hour and 35. I could say an hour and 40. But those last 5 minutes, I literally was just sitting down because we were going so hard. But my heart rate was up. So I can say that for those 5 minutes, that was like my body trying to calm down from me flying through workout session. And so after we got home, like I showered up and I felt the DMHA and the buzz for hours. Like we took this around 10 in the morning and we were still flying at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, feeling all the effects. So you will feel them for about 6 hours, and then when the caffeine starts dying down, so do the stimulants, but it doesn't leave you on the floor. I would like to add that you will not have any issues falling asleep. I literally fell asleep like a little baby, I believe, because I went so hard in the gym. Didn't wake up in the middle of the night or anything. So you will be good to go. I woke up today feeling excellent. Took a ghost pre-workout because I wanted to go light on the stims just because I took this one yesterday, and did a great workout session today. Did some back and a little bit of some shoulders, but with mixed with some cardio, and I haven't felt any negative side effects throughout the whole day. So all in all, guys, the new Scary Hours limited edition pre-workout is a Stim Junkie package pre-workout. It checks all the boxes off with the energy, the focus, the illicit feeling, the head high, the 2 amino like cloud 9 vibe. You won't be floating through your workout. You'll be flying and you'll be feeling excellent. And talking about feeling excellent, whatever music you play, you feel like you can go hard on it, and you will feel a little bit of the aggression. So don't put too much rock if you're into rock, because you will be slamming them weights. So if you are a stim junkie and you want to feel the illicit feeling while you're working out and feel good for the rest of the day, knowing that you went hard in the gym and still are buzzing and have the energy to go about your day, then you can head over to ScaryHoursSubs.com and use my discount code WFS to knock 10% off your entire order, and you will not regret picking up this new upgraded version of the Scary Hours pre-workout, because if you thought this was bad, nah, this will take you to another level. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next supplement review.